The story of indie rock in the 21st century could very well be told through Animal Collective, formed by longtime friends Dave Portner, Noah Lennox, Josh Dibb, and Brian Weitz, better known as Avey Tare, Panda Bear, Deakin, and Geologist. The group took shape in the vibrant early-aughts New York City noise scene, alongside bands like Acceptor, Gang Gang Dance, and Black Dice. Later, their name-making run of Here Comes the Indian, Sung Tongs, and Feels segued into the burgeoning freak folk movement. As their profile rose, their Paw Tracks label became an indie tastemaker through releases by the likes of Ariel Pink. But by 2007, they were tantalizingly close to mainstream success and had signed to Domino, making them label mates with Franz Ferdinand and Arctic Monkeys. They responded to the heightened expectations with Strawberry Jam, their first true pop record. Inspired by Panda Bear staring at a packet of strawberry jam on a flight, Strawberry Jam could be heard as a balancing out of the band's dynamic. Panda Bear had become a star in his own right a few months prior with Person Pitch, which would become one of the most universally well-reviewed albums of 2007. But it was Avey Tare's voice that played the dominant role here. Compared to Panda Bear's warmer, Brian Wilson-esque tone, Tare's singing was more feral and unpredictable, punctuating candied melodies with harsh shrieks and wild octave leaps. The sound of Strawberry Jam felt more geared towards Avey Tare as well. Departing from the soft, honeyed glow of Feels, Strawberry Jam was sharp and synthetic. The group also shifted from their usual East Coast recording environs to track the bulk of the record in Tucson, Arizona, a setting to reflect their desire for piercing, direct heat. This was just another means of creating what would be considered Animal Collective's most accessible album. They didn't do away with harsh electronics or ambient drift, they just delivered them in more manageable structures. Driven by a martial stomp, and perhaps their first true chorus, Peacebone would be their biggest single to date. Despite, or perhaps because of, Tare's Dadaist metaphors of a peacebone got found in the dinosaur wing, and comparing an obsession with the past to a dead fly. During a performance on Late Night with Conan O'Brien, one complemented by a tutu-wearing skeleton, the band was even more true to its avant-garde roots by opting for the eerie Number 1, a track reminiscent of minimalist composer Terry Riley. The band's lyrical concerns didn't become any less whimsical either. Panda Bear's Chores talks about getting high and cleaning house, while the closing Derek uses his dearly departed dog to ponder the weight of emotional responsibility. But the core of the album is Avey's. Fireworks hints at Animal Collective's forays into fatherhood by imagining their surroundings through the eyes of a child. In this case, one so in awe of a fireworks display that they don't even realize they've soiled themselves. Preceded by the volcanic For Reverend Green, both maintain an aching, nostalgic core that may be Animal Collective's finest 1-2 punch. As usual, Animal Collective proved to be ahead of the curve. Strawberry Jam's alchemy of African rhythms, psychedelic folk, techno, krautrock, and Beach Boys pop anticipated the rise of polyglot indie bands towards the turn of the decade, ranging from Grizzly Bear to Yesayer to MGMT. With Strawberry Jam, Animal Collective became a festival band, and they brought the rest of indie rock along with them.